guys, Wilski Pezza. So as you can probably tell by the title, today we're going to be reading some disgusting / embarrassing things that have happened to people. Basically, a while ago I asked you guys to send me some of the most embarrassing / disgusting moments, and I've gone through a load of them. I've got 20 that I'm going to be telling you guys about. Some of these are absolutely hilarious. Now, some of these are in French, but don't worry, with every single one, even if they're in English, I'm just going to kind of read like an overview that I've got written down, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. And if any of these have happened to you, or if you've got any more embarrassing / disgusting things to say, then just go into that comments box below, tell me about them, because I want to get you guys involved and I want to hear your funny stories. So let's get on with this video. Okay, so I'm going to be reading from this bit of paper that I've done all the writing on. So if you do see me looking down, I'm not meaning to be rude. The first one basically says, one day she got told a secret about someone that she knew, but because she didn't really want to keep the secret to herself, she went to tell someone, but by accident, she told the person it was about. That's peak. That's not peak. Did I just say that? Imagine hearing the worst thing ever about someone and then you just accidentally text them because you can't keep a secret. That's terrible. Right, so this one just simply says, everybody saw me shouting at my brother and it was embarrassing. That can be embarrassing, like when you're in public places and like your younger siblings are like messing about. You kind of want to just like get them to shut up or something, or they're being a bit too loud and they need to calm down. And you tell them, and then there's like two people turn around and look at you, give you evils, like, you're such a bad older brother or sister. You know what I mean? Comment if you know what I mean. Okay, so this next one says, she basically went to a camp, like a kind of like a summer camp. She's managed to hurt her foot in the swimming pool. She couldn't get out, so she had to get this old lady to help her out, and it was right in front of everybody. Sorry if these translations are a bit dodgy. Let me know if they are. That is basically what I could get from it. I did have a massive help from Always Amber. I basically FaceTimed her and I was just like, look Amber, I can't really speak French really, so can you just help me out? So she basically just told me all of these. So head over to her channel and, you know, subscribe to her. I'll leave a link in the description box below, so massive thank you to Amber. The next one is just simply me. I'm the disgusting thing that happened to her. I mean, mate, look, you're gorgeous. All right, look at that beautiful face. You're stunning. Honestly, you're not disgusting, geezer. Head up. Oh, now this next one, I must say, that is one of the baitest things that can happen. When you take a photo of someone that's good looking, like you might just see them and you think, oh, actually I'll get a photo of them because they're decent looking. A little bit pervy. I've never done it, but I can kind of relate to it. So that you take a photo of someone and then the flash is accidentally on your phone. That's always awkward. So you just got some guy like, what are you doing? Damn, mate. Or you got some girl like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That was my girl impression. Okay, so this one is a long one. It's from Ewan Ball. His name on YouTube is Yimbish. Now you need to go and subscribe to Yimbish. Honestly, he's hilarious. His videos are amazing. So I'll leave his link in the description box below as well. You need to go over there and give him a subscribe, like his videos. He's a good lad. Soul Survivor is kind of a place where it's like a Christian-based kind of thing. You go there, they do like festivals, you stay in a tent. It's quite nice. I went a few years ago with my mate Jacob. And to be fair, I had a good time. I will admit I'm an atheist. I don't follow any religion, but it genuinely was a good laugh. So he went to Soul Survivor, and as he was walking out of the big tent, this fat guy with a yellow jacket had his arms out. Because everybody gives free hugs there, so because he's so tired, he couldn't really be bothered to walk all the way around him to kind of avoid the hug. So he just went up to him and hugged him, basically. He stunk a BO. As he let go, he's tried to walk him past him, and this guy's just gone, you can't go that way. It was just a security guard telling him he can walk that way, you can walk that way, but he's just thinking that, because he's so tired, he's thinking that he's giving him a hug. That's always awkward. You've just hugged a random geezer that didn't really want it. It must have taken him a night to live that one down. Maybe months. Okay, so this next one, she's basically shouted, I'm the ugliest person in the world. I'm not sure where, and just everybody heard it. Like, why would you make yourself embarrassed by shouting, you're the ugliest person in the world? Not too sure on that one. This one just simply says, I farted in an exam before. It happens, doesn't it, really? I mean, you know, you got the stress of the exam, you got all these people around you, but you just, you know, let out a little, that's normal, I guess. This next one has actually genuinely happened to me. So this person was in a relationship with someone. It was their first kind of like proper relationship, and they went in to kiss at school in front of everyone. They ended up headbutting each other. That's always an awkward moment. You're like, are you going that way? You go bang, and you just twat them, you end up hurting them, which is always awkward. They just go into class with like a massive red lump on their head, just like, how'd you get that? Well, I tried to kiss my girlfriend, didn't really work out. Okay, so this next one is so embarrassing, like, it's actually quite bad embarrassing. So this girl was said that she was sick in the girls' toilets in year 10, in front of people she hates. It's kind of like an embarrassing, like, personal moment when you throw up. Like, you don't really want anybody else seeing you throw up, and especially when it's in front of people you hate, that has got to be the worst thing ever. Like, my heart goes out to you. Next one is this girl went to the Mart in France. She went onto the ghost train. There was basically a clown at the end of this ride. She got so scared that she started crying. She kind of left the ghost train and she was running away. What I can gather from this is she was running away, she tripped over a barrier, and the clown basically kept chasing her to scare her, so she just turns around and just gives him a right hook. I mean, this poor geezer, he's getting paid to do that. And he's taken a right hook from this emotional French girl. I feel for the clown, babe. I don't think that's embarrassing for the clown. Such a common one. She's gone to the cinema, right? She's needed the loo. She's come out of the loo with a little bit of loo roll out on the back of your shoe, and you just don't know about it. I've had that before. And I've just been walking around my town nearest to me, Kings Lynn, with just a bit of loo roll just stuck to my shoe. And you know, you get people looking at you and you think, oh, I might look good today. I might look, and then they look down, and then you finally look down and realise, right, they're probably just thinking, I'm a bit of a freak. Bit awkward, that one. So this is for all the lazy people. So this person has fallen asleep in class. When she's woken up, everybody in the classroom is imitating her sleeping, like doing all the snores and everything. Basically, it's led to her getting an hour detention for falling asleep in class. That's just what you want to do, is come home and tell your parents that that's happened, isn't it? So I'm not even sure if this is embarrassing or it's something that everyone who hates their head teacher would just want to do. She's been in the canteen, she's got served her food, she's tripped over and spilt the food all over the principal. I wouldn't mind just tipping my food on him, really. I mean, if anybody knows me closely, watches my videos, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, obviously it's embarrassing for the girl, she hasn't meant it, like, that's got to be terrible for her. But obviously if you mean it, you know, lad points and that. I'm not even sure if this one's embarrassing. This is just a terrible mistake. She was going to go to South Africa with her mum. Now, I'm not sure whether she was on her way to South Africa at the airport or on her way back. Basically, her mum picked up her expired passport. So it's like just a photo of like her as a baby, just like a really old passport, which is just so terrible. You go into customs and you show, where's the kid? And you just got this 16-year-old girl there like, that is me, I promise, that's me. Cool, this next one's painful. She fell down the escalators in front of everyone. You know how sharp escalators are. They've got those metal edges. Can you imagine falling down them? You've got to be ended up with cuts and bruises and that. Okay, so this one is such a common one again, and it's just so bad when it happens because you're just at school. So basically this person's in a lesson, she's bent over, or he's bent over, and the trousers are split. I mean, what are you supposed to do in that instance? You feel so embarrassed, even having to go to reception, having to make that walk to reception, walking like that, because you've just like, you've split your trousers. You've got to then call your mum or dad and just be like, can you bring me some new trousers? But the problem is everybody's seen it anyway. Like, you're just not going to live that one down. That's terrible. Okay, so this one is pretty embarrassing. She's doing a theatrical performance, so that might be at the theatre or maybe just on stage at school, something like that. And she's fainted. She's actually fainted in front of everyone. I'm not even sure if it was embarrassing. She couldn't really do anything about it, bless her. But yeah, thinking about it, that's quite embarrassing. I've left probably the best one in my eyes till last. It's that moment when you think someone is waving at you, so you wave back, and they're not actually waving at you. Do you ever get that? So someone could wave at you, you wave back, and they're actually just meaning Jeff, and it stood behind you. And it's such, literally your pride just goes boom, and your heart just drops. It's like you're kind of in the middle of it as well, so you can't just kind of edge out the way because the person's already seen you wave. How do you even get out of that situation? You kind of just carry on waving at them, really. If you just carry on waving at them, they're going to wave to you at some point, I guess. So after the final one, I'm just going to show you this little video that this guy sent me. Thank you to Connor Melton. He sent me this video. This is quite a funny little video, so I'm not going to explain it. Just watch this.
See, you can't get too much of a good thing. Swamp you dressed up in the finest things.
How cool is that? Training your parrot to dance to house music. Connor, just hats off to you, mate. That's quality. Okay, so guys, that is the end of this video. If you have enjoyed it, then please leave it a like. We're gonna try and get this one to 50 likes. It would be absolutely fantastic. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, the giveaway that me and Always Amber are doing is still available to enter. So All you got to do, I'll leave the link in the description box below. You can win some jumpers from Clyde Clothing, whatever colour you want, it's down to you. Get yourself entered. It will be a massive help if you could share this video on all over your social medias. Also add my Snapchat, I'm going to put it right there, so add me up. We just can have a chat, pop up to me, you know, snap me, let's have a little chat. What do you reckon? Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next upload.